A senior figure behind the Protect Scotland contact tracing app has told BBC Scotland that the Scottish Government is getting very close to releasing a separate app for proving a person's COVID status for international travel, and that such an app could be adapted for domestic use.
It comes amid growing discussions on whether vaccine passports should be introduced here in Scotland. The Scottish Government say they'll look at all other options before introducing them, and live event organisers say they're planning on the basis that they won't be used. Here's more from the Nine's India Grant.
French values are those of liberty, equality and fraternity, and they want to add vacciné to that list. Vaccine passes have been introduced to curb the effect of the Delta variant and encourage people to get jagged.
Basically, life is going to become more complicated if you're not vaccinated. You can still do the basics of life. You can go to work, you can go to the supermarket, you can go to the doctors, all the essentials you can do. But basically, if you want to do anything fun, like going out to a leisure centre, go to a bar, to a restaurant, all this kind of stuff, you're going to need to start presenting the vaccine passport.
And what's been the reaction to this?
There were protests on the street last week. I think about 100,000 people turned out. But set against that, since the announcement last week, 6 million people have signed up to be vaccinated. So there's two sides to it. Obviously, some people are not very happy about it, but it does seem like a lot of people are now realising, do you know what, I'm just going to get vaccinated. It's too much hassle not to.
The Scottish Government has held back on making a decision to introduce vaccine passports. Here at Aberdeen Beach, the idea got a mixed reaction.
I think it's a good idea. I think a vaccination passport would be a fantastic idea, because then, you feel safer knowing that there's people that are vaccinated.
I'm not sure about the whole not getting into cafes. Yeah. Haven't really thought about that to that extent, but I think for travel and stuff like that, it's quite good.
50-50 on the matter myself.
I don't think they should bring in passports for it, no.
As long as they've showed the...
If you wear your mask, stay safe, everything should be okay.
It's good in a way but bad in another way, because some people obviously have good reasons for not getting it, but then at the same time obviously it would prevent it spreading as much as it has.
I don't know, it seems a bit unnecessarily controlling, but at the same time, I don't know, people have never been so weird about vaccines before.
Yeah.
So.
Yesterday, the First Minister emphasised that no decision had been made on vaccine passports, and she didn't want to put any added pressure on businesses. For the organiser of Scotland's largest music festival, the hope is the passports won't be necessary.
I think we'll be asking people to show proof of a negative test. It might be proof of a negative test or proof of vaccination, that's possible. But the emphasis, I think, will be on people taking a test at home before they go to the event, and if that test is negative, then coming along to the event as planned.
Both France's case numbers and vaccine rate is below that of the UK. It's a complicated decision, and the Scottish Government is yet to make its mind up. India Grant, BBC News.